shines in the early game.
Ooh, avoids the hook blind there as you got the Rakan dashing on in. Showmaker very, very low, but surviving with that ultimate that he has, and first blood goes to Nogari. Showmaker still trying to make his way out. That first blood was absurdly early, and they add an extra one to it. Canyon also stole away the Rift Herald, and this game is out of control.
It is infinitely faster than what we saw in the last one, and this fight is so well started by Breon. The punch is decent. Lava's ultimate, not the worst you've ever seen. The problem is that there's a ton of AoE damage here for Damwon Kia. Duckdom also has a true shot barrage that sails through the team fight, and Hena has no such impact from the bottom side of the map. Meanwhile,
yeah, that's a nah, and Morgan trying to hookshot his way out. A bit of burn, but it's not going to be enough, as Morgan will make it to safety. That is refillable that he was chugging.
Yeah, he got that refillable pot. He's taking a sip and will just barely get out of there. But close call there on the top side. Still almost forcing him to back. He's trying to catch this wave. Oh dear. And he will neither get the minions nor will he accomplish it. Like, he just kind of delayed his own back there. It was a bit of an interesting choice he could make, but
still an experience range, I believe, for that wave, I guess. So there's that.
Some small victories. Let's go back to this crazy fight here, because Breon have positional advantage, you could argue. And Showmaker dodges the hook, goes in here, double knockup, and then the Umpty ultimate hits. And the ult layers on top. Oh. Look at the knockup here. And also, like, the fact that the True Shot Barrage comes through and Canyon gets several Qs off.
The Canyon damage was just insane.
Like, watch Aatrox in this too. Showmaker almost dies here instantly, just barely survives.
Oh, the True Shot Barrage barely missing was very sad.
Save me, save me, save me, save me. He's like saying it after the fight's already over.
Yeah. I think you just liked how it sounded.
But, I mean, that's Lilia for you in a crazy fight like that. Imagine if Showmaker was actually able to hit all of his combos during that, and that's why they contest. Now, Breon still had some really nice knockups there and chained the CC together onto Showmaker, so he was like, save me, save me, save me, and they did. But this could have been even worse for Breon if their start of the fight wasn't so good.
Yeah. There was a big sleep coming through from Canyon as well, although it only really netted them the kill onto Umpty. Everybody else was getting sleepy. Delight proves that he can actually hit it, and now Hena, Killer Instinct coming on through. Infernal Chains connect, and Umpty does have the Nimbus Strike, and that's going to allow Hena to grab that kill. So, Breon on the board, their first kill of the series, their first kill of the season, and they'll augment that with this second Drake of the game as well.
Very impactful. Augment slows him down. Bottom side.
Oh, yeah. Hena is looking real dead. Canyon puts him to sleep, and thankfully he was asleep.
Breon just really haven't done enough.
Well, Nogari's looking for an R against the wall, does try and get himself out of there, but it does not work. There are too many people here. Showmaker tried teleporting in, but he's a little bit late. Lava not going to get pulled back by the Infernal Chains, but you can see Showmaker still wanting it. World Ender still running, but well, Umpty's going to dive on forward, does get the Cyclone, looks for even more, but Canyon goes into his Zhonya's. Now Kellen dashing around with the quickness. Canyon actually tries to get out there, but Hena does have the Killer Instinct and gets a double kill now, as it's Showmaker trying to get in there and do the work, but Hena is still free hitting. Can he do more? The answer is absolutely not. Double kill comes through for the Ezreal, and Doctom's looking to make it 3 as Morgan is just getting 1v1'd in melee range, and there's the triple kill. Damwon Kia answer back.
Damwon Kia, so much damage at this stage, and Showmaker is able to buy enough time. Duckdong completely untouched throughout the later parts of that fight. So despite the setup here in Brush, there's a ward here. Damwon Kia know what they're getting themselves into. Canyon barely able to stopwatch, uses Smite to survive to flash over the wall. Then they get on top of Nuggery. So right now, 2 for 1, only a support down for Breon, but Hena just does not have the damage on this Kais to get the executions. Duckdom and Showmaker could basically 2v5 here, and that's exactly what they do. There isn't enough sustained long-term damage in the comp after that.
Lilia does so much damage to Baron, and Umpty can't get in here. It is just a free Baron. True Shot Barrage lands onto Delight, as now Canyon looks for his opportunities very, very fast, and they've already taken down the Nautilus. Damwon Kia, can they actually win the fight, though, that ensues? Showmaker gets on in there. Hena's trying to be huge, manages to take down the Ezreal, but he's overstepped. Showmaker is going to say goodnight as Umpty gets himself out. No, it's actually Morgan that gets himself out. Umpty is going to be the sacrificial monkey And now Morgan is doing his very best to make the escape. Kellen, I don't think you win the 1v1. But he's still going to try and take him down. Okay, there's the heroic entrance. Blasco, and he's like, yeah, no.
Just wants to delay him so Showmaker can come and catch him. And he also stops the execute from coming through, which Morgan would have very likely been able to get if he was untouched for that amount of distance, especially with these turrets up here. Yep, so Kellen resets aggro. We'll do it again. And now Showmaker's
the buffer is nice. But Showmaker, can he actually chase down Morgan is the question here.
Well, what's really interesting about this is this buys a lot of time for Frederibrion. Like, this is actually pretty significant how much time Showmaker's spending instead of pushing mid. But he will get
Infernal Chain! And that's going to be it. Kellen steals the kill. I love it. Might as well. Softens up. That's a decent hook as Hena diving on forward. They managed to take down the Rakan before anything happens. Immediate cleanse gets Hena out of danger, but now they're grouped up. Can Showmaker actually make this one happen as the World Ender has come down? A fantastic ulti through from the Galio. And there's Hena's double kill in the end. The Ezreal does go down, and there is your answer, Wolf. That's how they do it. The power of friendship is still there.
It was such a great split up on the fight. They were decisive. They pulled the trigger, and Showmaker is forced to retreat early on in the fight. He actually cannot get a big Gnar ult off in this engage. Frederibrion now with so much standing goal on the map. Bounties are up, and they are going to have several turrets worth to go through here.
Oh my goodness, these bounties going to be giving them so much money.
Bottom turret still up, almost down as well, so as soon as Morgan gets over there, he can pick that up. And they can go straight to this Baron in 45 seconds when it is up, if they can control the vision around it. And in this fight, it's Morgan, long-range flank here. Look at how far away Showmaker is. And they see blood in the water. They find their angle. And unfortunately for Nuguri, he's not able to make a huge impact here. They instantly take out the Rakan, but look at Nuguri. He has to defensively ult, and he's on the wrong side of this fight. Canyon also going down very early. He's forced away, only hitting Morgan here, while Nuguri is completely zoned away. There's no long-term damage here. Eventually they take out the Ezreal.
Lava's ult is fantastic, though. Like, Ezreal, that much armor yet. That could be a thing for later in the game if it does go that far. As Bowling Ball connects, okay. Just explosion onto Canyon. He goes into his Onions, and can he stay alive is the question. Hena not going to be going to sleep because the Lilia is in fact dead, but the Gnar into the wall's fantastic. He goes down to the GA as now Showmaker gets so much health back with his Gore Drink, a massive amount of knock-up, but the Ezreal is still going to go down. The solo lanes of Damwon are the only ones left standing, and Frederibrion will get the Baron.
Look, they've actually given them an opportunity.
Well, here's an engagement. They get in front of the Justice Punches. Lava goes golden, trying to buy some time to allow Umpty to get here. The Cyclone doing some work, but Damwon Kia have them where they want them. Showmaker goes golden. There's the GA from Umpty as Showmaker flashes his way out. But is the rest of the team going to be so lucky as there's a Gnar into the wall? Hena, killer instinct to get himself out, but the boulder is still going to land, and somehow all of Damwon are still alive. All of Frederibrion is still alive, and why am I surprised?
I mean, the fruit here is actually going to be pretty valuable for Frederibrion, and if they can grab this soul, they're going to get all that extra healing. They won't need to back. They can push. No steal is very close again from Duckdom. This guy is insane. 40 seconds left. They will just Baron Power recall home to get those heals off. But Damwon Kia retreat at the last possible second. This is all on collapsing onto a Galio at level 18, who does have his Zonias available. So a lot of time is bought here. Then Umpty, who has GA, it's at no risk to him to actually hit a massive Wukong ultimate onto literally everyone on Damwon Kia. He has GA, so he doesn't care. Delight comes in with a big ultimate. Showmaker's out of the fight. And then Hena, almost killed here by Nuguri, teleports behind Nuguri with the killer instinct. And Damwon Kia just do not have the health bars to stay in this fight. Even though Duckdom's at full health, they don't have control. They won't have vision there in the brush, and they have to concede the point.
Yep, too many buttons available and no vision, so they can't face check. Damwon Kia now at risk of a flank as Duckdom pressing forward, as you can see. Umpty presses the Cyclone button, doesn't find a whole lot of value as there is a Gnar that's also relatively mitigated. Kellen goes golden as well, battle dance to get himself out, and it's a complete cacophony in this fight, but the Galio has gone down early. Hena also taken down as it's a double kill for the Ezreal. Canyon is still at full health this time, and I have a feeling Frederibrion, they almost did it, but it was not quite enough. A triple for Duckdom in the end, and this time Damwon Kia do win the team fight.
The game is not over yet. We still have 5 minutes to Elder here. Soul is on Frederibrion's side. You can see the frantic shot calling here coming through from Umpty. Calling Morgan, are you going to push top? Are you going to look for deep wards? Probably just back off and defend. But I mean, I say the game is not over. We're at 41 minutes. I think it may be.
Oh, yeah. I think
25 seconds on the Kaisa.
Yeah, the death timers are long enough, and I understand, Wolf, because
I thought
these sorts of team
I wanted it
fights,
to be longer.
Yeah.
I mean, Morgan's here, but it is over. It is over.
It is. The Nexus will go down, and Damwon Kia will get the 2-0, but it still feels like one of the longest series we've had.